Hey, how are you doing today? Even if you're not doing so great, I'd like to share something with you that might make your day a little bit brighter. And yes, it is an acupressure point, but it's very yummy and it's very useful. And it's one that helps to relieve anxiety, create calm, and is one that's very close to my heart, literally. It's called Ren 17, and it's located right here on your sternum. Um, I don't know if you can see that. No, don't worry about it. I'm going to show you how to find it. You want to go right underneath your collarbone. You can find that little bony knob right there. And then you want to count down 4 ribs. You might want to apply a little bit more pressure in case you can't feel your ribs underneath your skin. We're all built differently. But right between your collarbone and your first rib, you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, my hands disappeared. I apologize. And you want to go right into the center of your breastbone or your sternum, and you'll feel it. So I always recommend that when you first apply pressure, start off light. You do it either with your ring finger, or if you're not really comfortable doing it with that, you want to think about like you're applying firm but gentle pressure to a really ripe tomato that you don't want to bruise. If you're going to make sauce with it, for anybody who likes to make their own sauce out there, which I do. But this point is very juicy and it's really common to have a very strong reaction. Your face might flush and you might get this really pleasantly warming sensation all over, but it can be very overwhelming if you're not used to it. And especially if you're a child, they might just get scared if their face starts to flush. So just go gentle with it. Um, so one of the things I really also love about Ren 17 is that it's so connected energetically and anatomically. It's right at the heart chakra. And I think it's pretty interesting that, because when we experience emotional pain and blockages, our chi or our energy, it can kind of get stuck there and it can create problems if it's not moved. And anyone that works with chakra or chakras and Reiki and all that, they'll pretty much tell you the same thing. And another thing that I think is kind of cool about Ren 17 is it might even be the fountain of youth. It's right over the thymus gland, which is just so important with your immune function. And it's something interesting about the thymus gland is it starts to shrink after we enter puberty. So, I mean, I'm not saying, you're gonna get like all young and beautiful. I'm not trying to put any cosmetic surgeons out of business, but it might help that too. Just don't hold me too tight. Just don't hold me too tight to this one. Um, Another thing I really like about Ren 17 is that it's a really good one for kids who are on the spectrum or people who might be struggling with speech and communication. And in traditional Chinese medicine, the heart, which is kind of over, is connected to the tongue. So you need the tongue for speech. So it's also a good point. And I noticed with my own daughter, she absolutely hates when I do pericardium 6. Pericardium 6 is connected to Ren 17. And so it's very uncomfortable for the wrists. And for her, rubbing on her chest is a lot more comfortable. So she's more okay with that. Other people, maybe not. So I hope that this point warmed your heart and brightened your day. I am Dr. Elizabeth Langer. I am a doctor of chiropractic and a licensed acupuncturist. And if you'd like to continue this conversation, please feel free to shoot me an email and I would love to chat. Take care. Okay.